What up, what up, what up? Welcome back again. We are here and we are going to continue with our dragon. Most of you thought I'll actually forget about it because I just posted a video on how to create a building. No, we are going to finish this thing up. Without wasting any time, fire up your machine and let's do this thing. So what we're going to do is we'll select these polygons here and I'll delete these, create a round shape using the drag tool, which is Ctrl T on the keyboard. Select some of these edges and select loop. Push E for extender. I'll try to stretch these. Push H on the keyboard and I'll hold down Ctrl, drag down, and they'll be flat. After this, well, I want to follow my reference image, so I'll use T to move and Y to rotate, not forgetting H for stretch. Okay, so my images are not exactly the same, so I just try to get something that's similar. So I'll continue E for extender and I try to fit in, like here is a bone, so we continue E for extender and Y for rotate, H for stretch. Okay, here on the corner what we're going to do is we are going to make 3 divisions, so we'll make sure we have 3 cuts, one before the turn, one in exactly where the bone turns, and one after it just turns. This is to make fluid turning when we add bones in it. We don't want our object deforming in ways we don't like. I'll use the drag to move out some of these points and continue extruding till we reach the far end. Okay, so like I said, I'm not going to follow my reference exactly because they are not exactly the same. So here at the end, what I'll do is I'll select these points, make sure you select 4, then you push P on the keyboard, select 4 again like this, push P, and once you're done doing that, I will select these polygons that I've made and I will just push tab on the keyboard. If it looks like this, if it looks hollow, just select it and push F on the keyboard to flip the polygon. And okay, that looks good. That looks good. I like that. Let's continue. So we want to make these bones that are inside. I'll just get a box, a small box. Here on the right view, I'll just create it like this. And while we are here, just deselect, I'll rotate it, white rotate, T to move it. I also rotate it here on the right side. Select one face and I'll rotate it. I'm trying to follow where it's starting from. Okay, so let's go following this reference till we reach the far end and we make it small like that. Okay, so let me just try to scale it because I wasn't doing that as we were going through. select this, scale it, put it up there. Same thing here, scale it. Okay, this looks much better. Push tab after you're done, and well, that looks good. Now let's select it and mirror it. Shift V on the keyboard and push N for numeric. Okay, once we are done with that, we'll select this and copy paste. Then I'll just rotate it and try to fit it in the other bone. Okay, I'm loving this. Okay, next up, let's make some of these spikes that are actually on his back. So I'll start from the tail. I'll make sure I move everything that I've made in one layer. Then I'll go back, I'll create a box and I'll move it to the back here of its tail. While we're here, the drag tool, Control T on the keyboard, and I'll just try to follow it. Select these ones at the bottom, move them down, and let's try to fit these. And once we are done like this, we just select, make sure in polygon mode, select, copy, paste, move it. With the drag tool again, we'll just move and try to follow how the other one also looks like. Okay, copy, paste, same thing, drag to, just drag them around, and we continue doing that till we finish all of them. Okay, so that was the last one there. Now we need to make this mohawk kind of bone on top of its head. That's what we need to make now. So okay, so I'll create a box like this and make subdivisions to it, and I'll subdivide it again like so. Also subdivide it like that. Okay, I'll just start dragging these points and making it fit the bone on top. There's going to be a lot of tweaking, take some time, so I usually speed these things up just so that the video is not too long. Select the one at the end, then push E for extender and start extending it and stretching it, following the shape of the other bones till we reach the end like so. And now let's tweak some of these using the drag tool, except some of these are just too close together, so we'll need to refine some of these. Okay, after you're done, just push the tab key, and there we go. So what I'll do is I'll go to modify, get the taper tool and tap it like this from the top, and it becomes smaller from the top. So it's something like that, though it's a bit, the corners are just too much. So what I'll simply do here is I'll just select these lines, these edges, and select loop, and I'll just drag them. Make sure your symmetry is on, just drag it out. Also here I just need to drag this a bit inside. The curving is just too much, something like so. If you're still watching up to now, that means you've reached the end of the video, and I appreciate so much for people like you. You've earned yourself a subscribe button. Please push that button, and not forgetting the notification button as well. And we are out. See you next time.